listening to Jacsports Podcast Show. I am your host, Alex Hamilton. I am the host for today. I am also joined by Alex Andrews. We have your latest free agency. We also have bracketology, a bit of that. What Mark Cuban had to say about Russell Westbrook, how he is not an MVP contender. What it means about the German superpower Dirk Nowitzki. Alex, how you doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing? Nice day out.
It's a beautiful day out, about 60 degrees. So tell us about some free agency. What signs surprised you and what really pissed you off?
Well, do you want to start with the Bengals or do you want to?
No, let's go with Bengals last because
Okay.
obviously a lot of our listeners are Bengals fans. But we all know what the signees were and the signs were.
So this put up Adam Schefter's Twitter. The latest deal I'm seeing on here is between the Los Angeles Chargers, almost said San Diego, and tackle Russell Okung. They gave him 4 years, $53 million. So that's $13 million a year. I personally think that's overpaying. I do not think he is worth nearly that much money. I mean, he's a good tackle.
Wasn't he with the Broncos last year?
Yes, he was with the Broncos.
He was with the Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks, so he's got a couple Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, but I just don't. He's fallen off the
I
last.
said Super Bowl.
I just don't think he's worth that much money. If you also saw free agent Eddie Lacy, he is scheduled to visit with the Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. That's pretty interesting. What do you think about that?
I haven't done a lot of research about with Eddie Lacy, but he would be a good addition to the Seattle Seahawks. But they have Thomas Rawls, which Thomas Rawls will be a good player.
Yeah, Thomas Rawls is pretty good. He's had
Who
some
else? The
injury
Vikings?
issues.
Yeah, the Vikings need a running back.
Yeah,
Their
they just
offense
lost
is
Peterson. Yeah.
it's very bad. What were we gonna say?
I'm just looking at some more deals here. Obviously, well, we'll touch on the Bengals later, so we don't need to bring that up right now.
Alshon Jeffrey signed a 1-year deal worth $14 million. A little Dr. Evil right there. $14 million with the Philadelphia Eagles. So that'll be a good addition for Carson Wentz. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, it's a good addition for the second-year quarterback now. I still think, I think it's overpaying though. To be honest, I mean they need
1 year,
they do need
$14
weapons.
million. That sounds like a franchise tag to me.
Yeah, it does. It's a good deal for both sides. Alshon Jeffrey needs a new.
Is he that good?
I think he's fallen off. Definitely not fallen off, but I don't think he's as good as what he used to be. Obviously,
He's still young in the NFL though. If you
How
really
old
think
is he?
about it. What?
How old is he?
Like 27, 26.
Really? I thought he was like 29. I mean, I could be wrong, but.
If you really think about it, Alshon Jeffrey is 27 years old, Alex, so he's still a little young.
Yeah, he's got some good years left. He's a good addition for the Eagles and Carson Wentz, so I like that pickup. Let's go through probably the biggest acquisition of the day, actually. AJ, I can never pronounce his last name, Boye, went to the Jacksonville Jaguars. He got 5 years, $67.5 million. So
Was he that good last year, though?
He's pretty solid. I mean, I'm not sure. He's going to be the number one corner, obviously.
With the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Yes,
It's going to be him and Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey, yes. And
Big thing. He's got big things ahead of him for Ramsey.
I agree. He's a great cornerback. He's very, very fast. He's gonna
Very
be real
fast. Knows what he's doing. He's got a lot of heat in him, so he knows he's got a bright future ahead of him.
good. Yeah, so him and Boye, if I'm pronouncing his last name right, can be a very good tandem down there in Jacksonville. Add some good leadership for the Jaguars down there, and it's gonna help them because they've struggled on defense.
Yeah, they suck as a team.
Yeah, Blake Bortles.
Blake Bortles, I think, is not as bad as people think, but he's still not a top contender.
Yeah, he
with the
regressed
addition of
last
Mike Tom Coughlin, is that right?
year. I believe so.
Tom
yes.
Coughlin, I'm sorry.
Tom Coughlin.
I was thinking of Mike Tomlin, that lemur eye person, but Tom Coughlin, with the addition of him, it'll help them a lot, steering in better direction. I really think so.
Yeah, let's keep it down in Florida with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They signed Deshaun Jackson to a 3-year, $35 million deal. That's a little bit less than $12 million a year. So they need some weapons down there. Pair up with Mike Evans. What do you think about that deal?
I really think that's a good deal. Deshaun Jackson still has some gas in him left. He's getting old.
Yep.
He's getting old, 31, 32, around that age. But with the addition of him, and I think Vincent Jackson's coming back, isn't he?
I believe so.
With that, they have a pretty good receiving core down there.
They do have pretty
I
solid.
really think. And what do you think about Jameis Winston? You think he's good, or would you build a?
You could build a franchise around him. Yeah, for sure. I think he's better than Blake Bortles.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So they got some fire with him, and their defense is getting really good.
It is getting
so I
good.
think you add another defensive lineman there.
Yeah.
Or they should get an offensive lineman there. You add a couple of those down in Tampa because I'm a big Tampa fan. I'm getting to be a Tampa fan in that because I love Jameis Winston. So you add a receiver on that, and you add a running back as well, maybe a Dalvin Cook or something like that I've seen in mock drafts.
Where are they picking this year?
18th and 19th.
Really?
No promises though. They take in the very middle. It's a shocker, isn't it?
That is. That's actually very surprising.
Yeah, they were 8-7. They were 9-7.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense then.
So yeah, they're going to be a playoff team in the future. So what else, Alex?
Well, obviously another big deal. Stephon Gilmore, former Bills cornerback.
What I saw is he was a top cornerback on the market.
Oh, he's really good. He was probably the number 1 or 2 with Boye. He went to the Patriots for 5 years.
Stephon Gilmore, you said?
Yeah, Stephon Gilmore.
Stephon Gilmore, I'm sorry.
5 years, $65 million. That's $13 million a year. I mean, I saw some other rumors today that they were trying to trade Malcolm Butler to the Saints for Brandon Cooks, which makes sense now. It didn't make sense at the time because they didn't sign Gilmore, but now it makes sense with Gilmore because, out in the corner, you don't need Malcolm Butler. Add a weapon to the receiving core. What do you think about that?
With the Saints in that?
Yeah, again, Brandon Cooks for the Patriots. What do you think about that? If that were to happen.
Brandon, Tom Brady doesn't even need a good receiver. I mean,
no, but
obviously, Alex, they need help, but Brady makes any receiver look good. I mean, Danny Amendola will look very average on any other team. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good statement. But I mean, they could really use a.
But if they use
receiver.
Brandon Cooks will now look like an elite receiver.
Oh, he will. If this happens.
I think he wants to go in there because he's tired of losing all the time in New Orleans.
I mean, yeah, anybody would be sick of losing down there.
Yeah, but it looks bad down there. They're as soon as Drew Brees goes out, they're gonna look back to the Archie Manning days.
They're meeting with Manti Te'o in the next 24 hours. Manti Te'o.
The Saints are?
Yeah, he's one of the worst linebackers in the league. He's awful.
You think so?
He's awful. He's done nothing for the Chargers. Okay, I'm not even gonna get on a rant about Manti Te'o.
No, keep going.
No, he's just shitty. All right, he's just a really bad linebacker. And I've been following the Chargers for years. I'm a fan of the Chargers, and
sorry for saying the SHITTY word, but
yeah, sorry about that. I just got heated. But Manti Te'o was an awful linebacker, and if a team wants to sign him, go right ahead. You guys are a bunch of idiots. But you want to know who else is a bunch of idiots?
What?
The Cleveland Browns.
Why do you
think? Do you want to know why?
Why?
I'm sure you saw the Brock
Osweiler
trade. The Texans traded Brock Osweiler.
Oh yeah, that was a really dumb deal. And then they're planning to release him.
I didn't see
that.
That's
just stupid.
I didn't see that part.
NFL they were talking in that, and they said either they don't get a trade out of him or they're releasing him. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, like they're gonna get the Brock Osweiler.
Sorry again.
They're gonna get all that cap. They're gonna bring in the cap, absorb it. I don't even know. And then they get the 2018 second rounder, which is good. 2017 sixth rounder. Knowing the Browns, they'll pick freaking Galvin Pee-wee football player out of that one. And freaking so and then in return the Texans get the fourth rounder for this year, which not a great pick to have obviously, but they can shed that Brock Osweiler cap. That's going to leave room for Tony Romo to get in there maybe. What do you think about Tony Romo and the Texans?
As you were insulting me earlier in a text message, the Cowboys, I heard in a rumor, are looking to try to trade to get something in return to either the Broncos or the Texans. How do you feel about that?
I mean, that's what they should do if they're smart, but I mean, they have the equivalent of Mike Brown down there. So
I don't know. Jerry likes to have exotic fantasies about Jerry World.
That is true. But
But I'm
on
okay.
topic
We're just getting a little inappropriate in here.
let's keep it on topic here. I don't know if they'll release him or for what, but
what's the other? Do you think other than that trade? Do you think they had a good day? The Browns.
I mean, who else they signed? They got okay. Well, should we talk about Zeitler later when we talk about
Nope.
the Bengals?
Let's talk about him now.
Okay. Well, I'll let you rant about that. I know you have some hard
Okay,
feelings
so
about that.
this morning I woke up feeling confident that the Bengals would pick up and keep Andrew Whitworth, a 12-year veteran out of the University of LSU, coming in the second round, 6'7", 6'8", 300 plus. A great athlete, 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, and guess what? He's gone to the Rams, Los Angeles, where cocaine and drugs are central.
Yep.
So
3 years, $36 million.
3 years, $36 million,
think
and
they
he's only
overpaid
going
for
to stay there for 2 years.
You think they overpaid?
Yes, he's overpaid. He's 36 years old. He's a wizard in that league. And for God's sakes, Mike Brown doesn't have the balls to even do anything. Instead, he's eating paint chips in his office playing with nuke balls. I mean, come on, Mike Brown. Your dad helped so much for football. What have you done? You set a pile of crap on freaking Roger Goodell's front door.
Yeah, I agree with most of that.
But I suspected that we would lose Kevin Zeitler to someone else, but I didn't expect us to lose to the goddamn Browns. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Highest
Browns
paid
have
guard.
like $50-80 billion to spend. Okay? I mean, come on, Browns. Come on, man.
I mean,
They're a
they
pile
need-
of crap.
They need no players.
Yeah, but guess what? They're still going to be crap. You think
Well,
so?
Yeah, obviously.
I feel bad for Hugh Jackson. Got some good players coming in. Who else did they sign with the Browns? They re-signed a guard who's actually not bad.
Yeah, that Joel Bettino guy or whatever.
They got Kevin Zeitler.
They paid their guards a lot of money this year. They made Zeitler the highest played guard in the league, right?
Didn't you say NFL history?
No, I don't. It might have been NFL
It's
history.
probably
I might
had
have read
NFL
that
history.
wrong.
It's probably NFL history.
I'm not sure. It might have been NFL history, but I'll go through. I know that Terrell Pryor is meeting with the Redskins
In the next 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
but wait. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
No,
I
you're
haven't
fine.
stopped here. What?
You're fine.
Thank God they got Kirkpatrick back.
Yeah, that was
But
good.
the Bengals, with Awahee and Fisher, that sounds like backyard football 2008.
It does.
I mean, come on. You're going to get sacked left and right.
Yeah, they got sacked enough last year. Look at it this year.
God, the Red Rifle will be dead within the first week. I mean, come on, Bengals. That's really grinds my gears on this episode. You don't spend money. I thought LaFell was a little overpaid. A little overpaid. He should have just signed him for 1 year. He's not going to stay for 2 years.
Why?
I just don't think so. I think after 2 years he's just going to be done. $5 million is good for him. I think that's the most he's probably ever gotten paid. He's been a solid receiver for the past 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't think they'll repay him. Mike Brown is duh, and won't do anything except eat paint chips, like I said earlier.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
not very
Mike
good.
Brown is the worst owner in the NFL. I am a diehard Bengals fan, but Mike Brown, if you're listening to this, you are the worst owner in the NFL. I
Well-
hope your daughter's better than you, but she won't be. The whole Paul Brown was a god. Paul Brown was a god. But you're coming in here all marchy as an 80-year-old man. You just need your Alzheimer's medicine.
Maybe they'll sign Cutler.
They signed Cutler. Then they'll probably start him over Dalton.
Why the hell haven't they traded A.J. McCarron?
That's what really grinds my gears, too. Why haven't you traded A.J. McCarron? Why, Alex?
I don't know, but I saw a rumor earlier they're going to trade into the... Well, it was just rumors. It said it had some legs, a trade to the Jets for defensive end Sheldon Richardson for A.J. McCarron. I would hope that there would be a draft pick involved there for us, like a second, third-round pick for us, but who knows? But I don't think it's going to happen, but it should. We're a bunch of freaking idiots, though.
But instead, we're going to go with Mike Glennon.
Yeah.
Mike Glennon got signed for 3 years, $45 million deal. That's just bullcrap.
I'm not even going to get started about the Bears. I'm not even...
The Bears are on paint chips, too. Probably worse on bath salts. This is a complaining podcast episode, but
well,
I mean,
it's a really crappy day. You know that? It's a crappy day.
it's an interesting day too. I think it's an interesting day too. I can't talk today. I'm just so wild up. I was walking out of my whatever class today in high school, and I saw that Whitworth, and my heart just dropped. I lost my soul. I'm just done. Mike Glennon, 18.5.
Oh, okay. Well, breaking news. Drake Kirkpatrick's 5-year deal is worth $52.5 million.
That's too much.
That is too much.
That is flipping too much.
So you can rant about that too. Let's
and you
go.
don't sign Whitworth, put a franchise tag on him? You had $42 million. I mean, come on, Bengals. Come on.
Did we put our tag on anyone?
No, we're gonna put our tag on some dog or something. I mean, come on, Bengals.
What do you think about Burkhead? Is he coming back?
Probably not. He'll probably go to some Canadian Football League, offer him $5 more million.
I think Burkhead's gonna be a Charger.
I can see that. They like those small receivers.
Yeah, they've just got Woodhead's a Raven now. I'm not sure. I don't like playing against him. He might.
What? Oh, we were going to play against him 2 games a year.
Yeah.
Who else did the Ravens sign?
They got Tony Jefferson, safety from the Cardinals. I know that.
And then I know Calais Campbell. Where did he sign?
He went to Jacksonville. They paid him a lot. 4 years, $60 million.
Why does all those crappy teams have so much money? Really?
That's why
come
they're
on.
crappy.
Hmm?
That's why they're crappy. Because they don't pay anybody. Bengals. What?
Oh, Mike Brown. Okay, I'm sorry. But, $52.5 million. That's like Dr. Evil money.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
Dr. Evil money.
a ton of money.
That's too much money for a above-average cornerback. Not a great cornerback. That's great cornerback money. We're not a big market team. And instead, Mike Brown's picking his butt.
Yep.
And then sniffing it and go, oh, let's sign Mike Brown to a $48 million deal.
Sign Mike Brown.
I don't care. Some other player, he'll make up a player. Probably Bobby Boucher will sign a $30 billion deal.
Maybe, if we're lucky.
I mean, Bobby Boucher would be awesome.
I agree.
Okay, this is, what else? Mike Glennon. Alex, tell us about the Mike Glennon deal.
I believe that was 3 years, $45 million to the Bears.
3 years, $45 million deal.
How much has he played? How much has he played in the NFL?
Keep talking. Why do you think he's
He hasn't proven anything. They're going to pay him good starter money. That's why the Bears won't be good for a long time. They just lost their best offensive weapon, Alshon Jeffrey. Now they're going to start Mike Glennon. Are you?
Okay, Mike Glennon was he's quarterback, of course, 27 years old, out of NC State, went in the 2013 NFL Draft, 3rd round, 73rd pick, out of NC State. And he ran. You may give it the combine stats.
Yeah, go ahead.
4.9440. Tell us what you think about that.
Crappy. For a quarterback, it's not awful.
Vertical is 26.5. Broad jump was 8'6". It doesn't matter about that. On to his professional stats with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Interesting. He started 13 games. Remember when they were like just god awful? They looked like the Bengals in the early 2000s.
Yes, sir.
He started 13 games, played 13 games, 59.4 complete. This is his rookie season.
Okay.
59.4 completion percentage, 2,608 yards, 19 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. That's not bad.
It's not that bad.
That's pretty good for a rookie year.
Yeah.
83.3 passer rating. It's not bad.
Nope.
Went 2014 where they were like 2-14. He was 1,417 yards, 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's all right.
Yeah.
So he's done all right, but he's not $45 million worth of deal.
No, definitely not. But we don't even rant about the Bears. Who cares about the Bears?
Who cares about the Dog Bears? But they at least have that Super Bowl.
I just did look. Zeitler is the highest paid guard in NFL history. Yes.
Bye-bye, Mike.
I mean, I don't blame him for not re-signing him. He was going to get paid somewhere.
NFL's all about the money these days.
Oh, yeah.
That's how good teams get separated. I mean, Falcons still have their same team.
Yep.
So what else, Alex? What else is news? Khalid from the Vikings is going to the Panthers.
Yeah.
Left tackle, so he'll be with his brother, but I don't think the Panthers will be good again this season.
No, they won't.
I think they will.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
They'll be better, but they won't be that good.
I think they'll win the division. No, they'll be a wild card team.
Yeah, okay.
The Falcons will get
I'll stick with that.
the Falcons will be even better.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So what else, Alex? What else?
Lawrence Timmons is visiting the Dolphins on Friday. Just looking at some stuff. I mean, I think it's about the.
It's about the end of the second day of free agency. I think all the big signings are done.
Yeah, I'd say so. Boye's gone. Stephon Gilmore. Calais Campbell.
Oh, Mike Tolbert signed with the Buffalo Bills.
I did see that.
But who gives a crap?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did Micah Hyde go to?
I'm not sure actually.
He's somewhere.
I can look at that. Hold on.
Oh, Pierre Garçon signed with the 49ers.
Yeah, that was how much they pay him. Was it?
He's gonna make like $16 million his first year.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's rough for the.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah. He's worth that much, all right.
That's too much money. But Brian Hoyer, I think he could be a solid quarterback.
Where's he going?
49ers.
49ers? I don't know. I mean, he can be solid. I don't think he's going to be a franchise quarterback.
It's one of my earlier podcast episodes where I was kind of consistent, like with episodes uploading him. I think he can be a franchise quarterback. From what I've seen, I mean, when remember that terrible game he had against the Chiefs in the playoffs?
I do remember that.
That was just bad.
That was very bad.
He looked like a Brock Osweiler. But from what last year he had 10 touchdowns, no interceptions. Not bad.
No, definitely not bad.
When he was with the Browns, he's not bad. When he was with the Houston, not bad. So I really think he's not going to be that bad of a quarterback. He's definitely not going to protest the national anthem.
You know who's better?
Who?
A.J. McCarron. And that's why they should trade him. But we're
going to get into that Monday. Sunday. I'm sorry, Sunday with bracketology. That's going to be a further more longer episode. So you want to move on to a different subject?
Yes.
Let's move on to a little bit of NBA and a little bit of maybe sneak in some MLB. But let's talk about Kansas losing to TCU.
Well, that's not NBA. That's okay. Yeah, we can talk about that.
Kansas lose to TCU 85-82 without Sean Jackson?
Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
If
the bracketology helping their seed now.
They're a 1 seed still. It doesn't matter. They're still a 1 seed.
You still think they're 1 seed?
For sure. Yes.
I think they're going to drop down to a 2 or 3.
No, they're 1. Did you say 3?
Yeah.
No, they're a 1 or a 2.
They had one of the the Joe Morbidi dude, whatever.
Joe Lenardi.
He had UCLA going 3 seed.
Okay,
That's
what's wrong with
stupid,
that?
Isn't it? That's stupid.
No, it's not.
They're number 1 seed. Shut up, Alice. They're number 1 seed.
Have you seen their defense?
They're,
exactly what defense?
I don't know, but they're. You got me there, bro. They're still a number 1 seed.
No, they're a 2 or a 3.
They beat Kentucky.
And listen here, Joe Lenardi. I think it was Lenardi already said that they were going to be a 1 seed still. He dropped them to like the 3rd number 1 seed. Kansas.
No.
Yes, Kansas a 1 seed.
I think Gonzaga will take over their number 1 seed.
They didn't have Josh Jackson, all right?
Shut up. They'll take their number 1 seed.
Who?
Gonzaga will. Gonzaga's bigger.
They're still a 1 seed.
They are?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
It's going to be them, North Carolina, Gonzaga, and someone else.
Oregon should be number 1 seed.
Oregon should be. They're
yeah,
good.
so take over Kansas' spot.
No.
Yes. Their defense is one of the best in the country.
Kansas is going to be either like the 3rd or 4th 1 seed or the number 1.
If they aren't, then they
seed.
should be one of the top 2nd seeds.
They'll be the number 1, 2 seed.
You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot?
Okay, I'm sorry. I got a little burger.
They're still a 1 seed.
Okay, whatever you think, buddy.
I'm just saying what Joe
I think they
said.
should be a 2 seed, but let's move on. So, Dirk Nowitzki got 30,000 points, right?
Yes, that's like, what, 6 all time?
6 all time. How do you feel about that German superpower going in?
I mean, he's amazing. He's just a different type of player. He's a stretch 4, and it's
he's
probably
really
the best stretch 4 of all time. He's
stretch 4. What do you mean by that?
He's a power forward that can shoot the ball. Not many have that.
Absolutely,
ability.
Absolutely. He's like a Tristan Thompson can shoot pretty well outside.
Okay, let's not compare the two. Stop.
I'm just saying.
I don't care about Tristan Thompson, all right?
I'm just saying, buddy.
So we're going to compare him to Dirk? All right, let's go. What else do you have to say about him?
I was playing a little NBA 2K, and I saw Tristan Thompson could shoot pretty well from the
Because,
outside.
I mean, 2K is, pretty much the exact same thing.
They have accurate stats, buddy.
Yep, very accurate.
Okay, I'm getting a little stupid out here.
What else is new?
But, we'll piss off, buddy. We're getting a little vulgar here. We need to be a little more professional.
Whatever you say. Your podcast.
But, to move on, Mark Cuban said that Russell Westbrook will not be he will not be the MVP. What's your opinion on that?
Wrong.
I think he's paint chips.
I
Paint
agree.
chips,
He's
eating
Mike
paint
Brown.
chips. He's a Mike Brown, baby. Mike Brown.
No. Let's calm down. Mike Cuban won a championship with the Mavericks, so he's not Mike Brown.
Touche.
Yes.
But, man, we've gotten heated today, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
We've gotten very mad. We should get Bob Boucher in the first round.
No, Reuben Foster. That was the last. We'll discuss that.
We'll discuss that Sunday because me and him get heated when we come to that
No,
stuff.
they should probably get like Solomon Thomas though. No, okay, we're done with that.
We're done.
Let's go to Mark Cuban and MVP. I personally think Russell Westbrook's the MVP. How can you be the second player all time, at least so far, to average a triple-double and not win the MVP? Granted, Oscar
If you
Robertson,
don't, then you have some type of stupidity. Your IQ must have been negative.
Yes. Granted, one argument for that is Oscar Robertson, whatever. He when he had his triple-double year, he was third in MVP behind, I believe, Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem. I think Kareem won it, and Wilt Chamberlain was second. Granted, Wilt Chamberlain was averaging like 50 points a night, though.
Well, there was one season I saw. Remember Bill Russell, of course.
Yeah.
He won an MVP because he was averaging like 19 points per game and 10 rebounds per game. Wilt Chamberlain had like over 50 points per game and like 20 rebounds a game. He didn't win the MVP.
It's just whatever era you're in, it's just different, He should win it, though. I don't care what seed they get, the 7, 8, 6. I don't care what they get. He's the best player in the NBA. James Harden's really good too, and
James Harden's great, but he's not triple-double status.
No, he's having his breakout year. Granted, one argument for him is that he's probably on the 4th or 5th best team in the NBA, though.
Who?
James Harden.
Yeah, but without Durant on Russell Westbrook's team, Westbrook's carrying the team.
Yeah, they're not winning a ton of games, but I think he's the MVP. I could see the argument made for James Harden.
But they're saying like Colin Cowherd, who I like a lot.
I like him too.
Is saying that it's an insult to not consider LeBron the MVP. He loves him. But come on, triple-double status.
Well, MVP is the most valuable player. Let's not get this confused here. LeBron James is the best player in the NBA. Let's not
probably one of the best of all time.
Yes, right now he is the best player in the NBA. If you're gonna win a finals this year, you would start a team with him. Am I correct?
Oh, heck yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But he's won how many MVPs? 4 or 5, something like that? They're not going to give it to him every year. They're going to give it to a young star like a Russell Westbrook, a James Harden, or a Kawhi Leonard. Those are the 3 people that I could see an argument for. Westbrook is putting up the best stats. Kawhi Leonard has the best record of those 3 in terms of the team record.
Wait, does Kawhi Leonard have a better record than Steph Curry?
In terms of their team, the Warriors and Spurs,
yeah.
The Warriors are a couple games ahead still.
Yeah. They've lost a lot lately, though.
Yeah, they just lost to the Celtics last night at home.
Pacers had a good win.
Pacers did have a good win last night against the Pistons.
This concludes another episode of Jacsports Podcast Show. Make sure you reach us on our website at jocksports.weebly.com. Make sure you reach us at Twitter at jocksports44. Make sure you reach us on our email at hamiltona62@gmail.com. We will be back after Selection Show on Sunday to recap all the great conference tournaments.
That's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a great one, probably an hour long, different 2 parts. Also, bracketology, what we think about the seeds and what bullcrap, what's good. All right, and make sure tune on Sunday and make sure you have a great day. See you guys.
See you guys.